How about we? You want to get into the game?
Of course.
Game. All right.
What everyone's here for.
You guys ready for this? Okay. So this game is called Lawful Action or Black Magic. Now it's a simple idea. All you guys are going to do is it's basically like a choose your own adventure sort of thing. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you the beginning of the story. I'm gonna give you an option. You're gonna choose Lawful Action or Black Magic, okay?
I actually really like this. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you the result of what you did, and we'll keep going.
Whoa!
Okay?
Wow, you did Dungeons and Dragons for
Yeah.
F1.
This like
He did
way too long,
Bandersnatch,
Arjun.
dude. He did Bandersnatch.
Yeah, you did Bandersnatch. Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
the
This
whole-
took me way too fucking long to do. Okay.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take it. We gotta appreciate your time here, Cameron. I'm gonna take it seriously.
Okay. Ready? So here we are. We got
Magic,
or
Lawful Action.
No, you can't have that bite, dude. No, no.
Black Magic, Lawful Action.
well,
There's
let's
a-
use the sound effect. What?
What's the call here, Danny? Is that a good move or no?
Hey, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just saying, like,
No one's ever
Is
gonna
there-
listen to this episode. Like,
The-
No one said we couldn't record it.
no one said we could either, technically.
it's just a snippet. It's just
By
a
that
snippet.
logic.
I think.
It's
It's
out of context, so it's fine. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Let us play the game.
Okay. We'll play the game. All right. So, Lawful Action or Black Magic. Here we are. The setting is you're in Baku next week, the Grand Prix, and you are Charles Leclerc. Okay. Keep this in mind. You're role playing as Charles Leclerc. Okay.
Okay.
So, day one, you are Charles Leclerc coming into the Baku GP. As you arrive at the paddock, you remember back to 2 weeks ago when your race victory was ripped away by your team strategist. However, you feel a little bit better knowing that you ... Now, Lawful Action or Black Magic, you choose.
Is there
Well,
any
obviously the lawful action didn't work this time. They tried to
Now-
get them with the
I feel
fucking with
I mean, I
the
feel like Black
exit
Magic is
shit,
inherently
so I
the-
don't-
Black Magic is
also,
inherently the more exciting option.
Let me preface that both are not exactly straightforward, and Lawful Action is not strictly lawful.
so there are results for
Yes.
like you have written out results for the decision that we make.
Yeah. And you
Okay.
guys I need a consensus from both of you. You have to decide.
Are we saying, like, does he want to deal with his anger of last week through Black Magic or Lawful Action? Is that kind of the idea?
No,
or
no,
does
no.
that have nothing to do with how he's feeling?
Oh, so lawful action is in like, okay, he's just gonna race hard as shit, or is he gonna resort
No,
to black
no,
magic?
It's you kind of look at it.
Like we can't sue like
You're just
people
like
for-
saying pick
for
one of the
beating
two.
Okay, just pick whichever one you want, and I think you'll kind of understand.
Okay,
It's not
okay.
strictly
Well,
Lawful Action.
well, for this one, read out both of them, and then the next one will.
No. I'm not reading.
No.
Fine. Okay. Fine, Danny. We should just do black magic.
I love Black Magic. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll do.
Okay.
We're as Charles. We're gonna do some black magic here for Baku.
Okay. So we're going
Black
with.
Magic.
All right, ready?
What the fuck?
It's like Halloween. Holy shit.
Okay, so, however, hold on.
How long does this bite last? Get it out, dude.
Okay. You guys hear? Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta stop laughing. Okay. However, you'll feel a little bit knowing that you put on your wizarding banana suit and conjured a spell seeking revenge on the incompetent strategist that cost you your race. You cast a mean spell that turned the empty-headed strategist into a frog. Later in the day, you're about to start free practice 1. You get into the car, get your helmet on, get strapped in. Over the radio comes a voice. Not a voice, actually. A ribbit. For a moment, you're confused.
So dumb.
But then you realize the strategist who you turned into a frog has retained his position as head strategist. This makes sense to you, you think. Frog strategists don't seem to be required to have much more thought than your average frog anyways. The ribbiting continues through your headphones, but you decide it's not up to you to decipher this frog language. So, you go out onto the track after deciding you will make your own run plan and race strategy for the weekend. Okay.
That's good.
So,
Danny, I think we made the right decision here.
The vibe with this music is incredible right now.
So what's next?
So next we go to day 2. Ready?
Wait, we can make another decision?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I'd like to wait. So we're committing
all
to Black
weekend.
Magic for the whole weekend? We've committed to
No,
Black Magic.
No, I think there's multiple.
There's a new. Well, shut the fucking music off then. Let me talk for a second. Okay.
No, that's
No,
part of the vibe.
It could, yeah.
Don't kill the vibe, Origin.
What do you? We're in.
No,
we're in
no,
Black
well,
Magic
no,
territory,
no.
so-
Okay.
We'll switch the vibe when we go to Lawful Action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Do you have any questions, or do you want to continue?
No. I'm just happy with our decision. You know, we're giving ourselves the autonomy here. We're gonna make our own calls during the race.
Okay.
It's looking good so
Ribbit,
far.
ribbit.
This could go anywhere. I'm just warning you right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Is your like situation tree like 15 different scenarios at the very end? Like it spreads out. Like there's
This
like
could have been
way
its
too
own
many
episode.
options.
There's
Yeah.
way too many options.
Okay.
Alright, let's run
okay.
through it. Let's get it.
Day 2. It's now a Saturday. Time for qualifying. Excellent, you think. This is where you excel. Time to put on a show. No one is faster than you on one lap. You drive out on track and deliver. You hear over the radio that your teammate, Carlos Sainz, has barely had pace to make it out of Q1. He's not having such a good weekend. Oh, of course. Here we go again, you think to yourself. If he wasn't so nice to look at, you'd be a little bit more worried about the long-term deal he just signed up with the team. However, there is no time to think about this now. Time for your second hot lap. You go out there and kill it once again. Maybe this frog as head strategist thing isn't so bad. All of a sudden, you hear a ribbit over the radio. You aren't 100% sure, but you think the frog is saying Carlos has spun. As you're a European, picking up on a new language is nothing to you, and frog turns out to be weirdly similar to German. Huh, who would have guessed? Everyone's times are improving. The session is coming to an end, and Carlos is now in the elimination zone. This is bad news for you, as you would like the help of your teammate in the upcoming battle with Red Bull in the race. There is only one driver left to set a time. Nicholas Latifi. His lap is looking rapid. He's gonna knock Carlos out, you tell your frog. He's gonna knock Carlos out, you tell your frog strategist. He ribbits in agreement. As Latifi is rounding the last corner before the straight. Lawful Action or Black Magic?
Black Magic has to be.
I'm trying to think
Unless
of
you
what
wanna do Lawful Action.
What could that even mean? I feel like let's
Perfect
think
timing
through
on
the
music.
choices quickly.
Yeah, think through it.
Because
I want you to like theorize about what might happen and
Okay,
talk about
Lawful
your choices here.
Action.
I feel like Lawful Action is something that normally happens, so I think he might just crash anyways.
Yeah.
But
Just like Lawful
we
Action,
do know
just wait to
Black
see.
Magic now like actually does something and it
Yeah.
exists. So
I was gonna say Lawful Action is not as boring as you might think. I'll just throw that out there.
Okay. Okay, Lawful Actions.
Both are good options though.
What am
you make the call on this one, Arjun.
let's do Lawful Action. I like to see what you mean by it's not as boring as you might think.
Okay.
Lawful
Do you have different
action.
music for this?
Lawful action.
I
Okay.
like this option more already.
Okay. So where did we leave off?
Oh,
As a
shit.
TV,
It's just
It goes hard as
stink
fuck.
face.
Oh my god.
Like,
As Latifi
that
is
yuck face
Ugh.
sound.
Okay, hold on. Let me stop laughing. Okay. Okay.
Dude, send this over, dude. Dreamville.
Okay.
Hold on, dude. Wait, stop. Cameron, stop. Let it play.
Why does this just go so hard for no reason? Oh my god.
Okay. As Latifi is rounding the last corner before the straight. This is a routine turn. Carlos is doomed, you think, as the panic sets in. Ribbit, the frog voice on the radio says, explaining not to panic. This frog might fit the role better than you thought. The frog reminds you of your wizarding banana suit that you have under your racing attire. You always keep it on you for situations just like this. However, you think better of this. No one knows of your wizarding deeds against Latifi thus far, and you don't want to cause suspicion. People are already starting to take notice of all Latifi's crashes and question his driving ability. Good, you think. As the hate from a deep, unrelenting grudge starts to bubble up inside you. Without your misdeeds thus far, who knows how great a driver Latifi could be? Perhaps one of the greats of your generation. But there's no time for this. Latifi is about to complete the corner and be home free. Instead of casting a spell, you tell your frog strategist to call up Lance Stroll. No one knows this but your old friends. You instruct the frog to tell Stroll to crash into Latifi, even though he has already moved out of the way from him. No one suspected any funny business last time in Australia, so you feel emboldened to pull this move once again. Stroll executes the ordered hit and takes them both into the wall. Your frog strategist celebrates with a ribbit. You are grateful to Stroll and decide to send him the specs to the Mercedes car that you have acquired. They weren't able to make much use of the Red Bull documents you sent them for the Australia incident. Idiots, you think to yourself. But you must move on. Crisis has been avoided, and Carlos has made it out of Q1, and now you must focus on the next 2 qualifying sessions so you can move on. How do you feel
First
about
of
that
all,
decision?
fantastic. One point to
great.
make: the fact that Cam had like the frog already in there means that he made like a tree where it's like
Ribbit,
if they picked Lawful first and then Black, or like if they picked Lawful then Lawful again, or Black then Lawful again. So how many do you have of these, dude?
We can do it twice just for fun. But
Okay,
yes,
so you did 2, so we can go back again and do the other 2.
there's a lot of different options.
This is
Okay.
just Saturday. We still got the race.
As it breaks.
It was
yeah.
like 4 factorial. Yeah, okay, all right. I just went into math for a second. That's stupid. All right, anyway.
That was the perfect crime. I just want to throw
Yeah.
out there. By
Yeah,
the
that
way.
was
No
good
one will
fight, right?
suspect anything. That was a good move.
So in this story, he is responsible for the leaked design and like the replication of Aston Martin. And Charles is also responsible for all the other crashes too.
Aston owed him one because he helped him out with the car design, and so that's
Yeah.
why he did the hit. Yeah, I love
Okay.
that.
Fantastic.
On
So-
to the race. Let's get it.
Here we go, day 3. Day 3, race day. Time to get it right, unlike the last 2 race weekends. You are on pole position once again, this time with your teammate Carlos Sainz right next to you on the grid. He is unaware of the help you've given him, but you are glad to have him there, even if it is just to look at his beautiful, handsome face. You are feeling even better about the situation with your new strategist at your back. However, not wanting to make the same mistake twice, you decide to take matters into your own hands. Whether it's the strategical frog or your old Ferrari strategist, you are not going to have your fate solely decided by them. So, a few hours before the race, you sneak into your garage to Lawful Action or Black Magic.
I'd really like to see the Lawful Action for this one. Unless you want to do Black Magic, Danny.
Well, let's deliberate. What do you think?
Okay,
each
let's
one means?
deliberate. Yeah.
So remember
Lawful
your choices
Action-
up to this point. You've gone Black Magic, Lawful Action. So
So let's just let's just look at our last 2 options, right? We now have
Okay.
a frog as our strategist, which might
Yeah.
actually be better. So that was a net positive, I think.
Yeah.
And then we also got Stroll to take out Latifi in the perfect crime
Okay.
because they owed us one, right?
you guys are
Lawful Action.
geniuses.
Lawful Action, I'm thinking putting some sort of like amphetamines in like Carlos's like drink thing. So like maybe like he's on like greenies or something like that. Like that could be like a possibility.
I'll throw it out there. I don't remember all these specifically. Some of these might be worse than others, as there's like fucking 15 of them, and so some of them might be more sloppily written than others. So bear with me if there's some spelling errors or like some grammar errors as I'm reading them.
Yeah, you should have prefaced that at the beginning because up until now you sound like you're like illiterate.
It's very not spaced. There's a lot. Okay, there's a lot going on here.
No, I'm playing.
Comes
Okay.
in
Okay. No, of course. Can't. This is so much effort you put into this. No, seriously. Okay.
Lawful action is going to be something. I'm assuming it would be
Lawful
Something
Action.
like
Wait, so
taking-
is he in Ferrari? He's in Ferrari's garage. That's how you set it up. You said he's in
Yeah.
Ferrari's garage.
Yeah, before the race.
Okay, so that has to be some sort of like benefit to Carlos. It's nothing. He's not going to do anything to his. I would say
Or
because he's
unless it's
worried.
a benefit to him.
Yeah, but he's worried. He's worried about Carlos. I feel like he's in this situation. He's worried about Carlos dropping back again because that's what he had to save him for before.
I'm just gonna guess that the Black Magic one is like making his engine like a literal rocket turbine to make him
Okay.
faster. That's or something to that effect. That's like, oh, he's got 300% more grip for no reason out of nowhere because of magic and whatever.
Interesting.
Or he can phase through cars or something. But
Ooh,
Lawful
or
Action-
like Black Magic. Maybe like he just turns Carlos into like Michael Schumacher or something. Like Marcus is just in the car instead.
replaces him.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be it too. Okay.
I'm kind of down to go back to Black Magic.
Okay,
just to
let's do
spice
that.
it
Then.
up.
Let's spice it up. Let's do that.
Black Magic.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
Just for the music, I agree. Okay. So we've gone Black Magic, Lawful Action, Black Magic. All right. Let me just make sure I got your choices all good here. Okay. So
I really want to know what you're looking at right now. It's like
So-
this giant spreadsheet.
Yeah, I know it has to be.
He's like a giant whiteboard on the wall, just like.
I'll tell you
going
right now,
across
it's
his
like
room.
I'll tell you right now, it's 12 pages long.
Oh my god! All right, let's go.
So-
Let's get it.
What's the font size?
11.
Oh my god!
So, okay, so a few hours before the race, you sneak into your garage too. Here we go. Sneak into your garage too. Cast a banana wizard spell on your tires. A simple spell. Grippius Maximus, you whisper, as your tires gain a faint banana yellow glow and then fades away. Your banana magic is perfect. You are an unrivaled banana wizard. Satisfied with the spell, you sit down in the empty garage to look at your notes for the weekend. As you're flipping the page, you hear a faintly moist jump, jump, jump down the hallway. Then a loud
Wait, hold on. What does that mean? Can you like?
The
What is
frog.
a-
Moist
a moist
jump.
jump?
He's, mucusy and stuff. That's what frogs do, okay? As you're flipping the page, you hear a faintly moist jump, jump, jump down the hallway. Then a loud ribbit, ribbit as your frog strategist enters the garage. Just study my notes, you tell the strategical frog. Ribbit, ribbit, it says back, so you know. Ribbit, ribbit. No, I'm not overusing my banana wizard powers. I know what I'm doing. The frog gives you one ribbit in response and hops out of the garage. The race starts. Things are going well. You've avoided any mistakes and have kept first place so far. Don't get too cocky though, you note. Max is not far behind and closing in lap by lap. You wonder if he's also some type of fruit wizard. Quickly, you dismiss this thought, as you need to focus on the race. After all, being trained in fruit wizarding ways is extremely rare. The race continues. You're starting to get to the back markers. They are slowing you down even more. See you later, slow Tiffy, you say as you pass Latifi. You give Lance a nod as you pass. However, Max makes quick work of them. Last lap. Max is in DRS range. You have kept the lead so far, but Max is now on your bumper. As you exit the corner, you can already tell. Oh, as you exit the last corner, you can already tell Max has got better grip. Is that an orange glow you see coming from his tires? No. As you are driving down the long final straight, you get side by side. Your mind is racing. No, not again, you think in panic. However, you have faith in your spell. You know that your tires will provide you with more speed. Both you and Max are gaining on each other and then catching back up alongside in the final straight. You go side by side across the finish line. A photo finish. After a thorough review, is determined that Max has won the race.
Fuck.
You have lost. You are heartbroken that your streak of bad luck has continued. Is this what you deserve? No, certainly not. You decide that you must keep a closer eye on Max in the coming weeks, suspecting him of some funny business. Perhaps you'll begin to research some more spells.
Why is this turning into like Harry Potter?
No, so there's carryover. So we have to follow Charles for the rest of the season, right? Or unless we're doing different storylines. Which also, Cameron, you definitely don't should be putting in like an insane amount of time.
Can't like Cam, you aren't getting paid for this, bro.
This
like,
was fun. This was fun to do. This was fun. Dude, the music timed out perfectly again. Let's go.
The time was the music was fucking perfect. That was so funny.
So how do you feel about your choices? You lost the race, but there's some suspicion about Max. Is he a fruit wizard himself? You gotta keep an eye on this kid. Are you gonna get some more powerful spells?
I'm most curious how the frog engineer is gonna carry throughout the season, if he's gonna hold up or not.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll notice at some point.
That too. They pull up, they're all sitting on like their desk or whatever in the pit lane, and there's just a frog there with like headphones on, and they're just like don't think anything of it.
Writing stuff down, you're like, dude, what?
Do you want to try another run through? Like just choose the opposite choices, or do you want me to just give you like a gist of some of the other options, or what are you thinking?
Either one, I don't care.
I'd be down to go through a quick run through.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go quick run through, less deliberation. Okay. So same thing. Day one, you're Charles Leclerc coming to Baku. You arrive in the paddock. 2 weeks ago, you remember the race was taken away from you. However, you're feeling a little better knowing that you Lawful Action or Black Magic. Last time you hit
Lawful Action.
Okay.
Yeah,
so we're going Lawful Action. Okay. However, you'll feel a little better knowing that you went to team boss Mattia Benato and presented a strong case as to why the race strategist needs to be fired. He agrees with you and fires the old strategist, promising to handpick the best talent he can find. Later in the day, you're about to start free practice 1. You get in the car, get your helmet on, get strapped in. Over the radio comes a voice, a very old voice. For a moment you were confused, but then you realize, of course, Ferrari wouldn't hire the next great up-and-comer talent for a high-ranking position. This makes sense, you think to yourself. The only 2 interview questions you yourself got asked is if you speak Italian and if you like the color red. You do look very good in red, you note. The old scraggly voice continues as you drive on the track. The voice explains that he has been a janitor for the team since he was hired back in the day by Enzo himself. The janitor explains he was the one who accidentally spilled red paint all over the car while he was cleaning, incidentally inspiring the team to adopt it as their sole color. Falling upwards through the ranks of Ferrari, you note to yourself, surely this is common throughout the ranks. Thinking in an attempt to reassure yourself, you decide to maintain rank and follow the old, hopefully wise hands of the man who is now your strategist. Alright, so day 2. It's now Saturday, qualifying. Time to, this is your time. Carlos Sainz barely making out Q1 right now. He spins on his second hot lap. Okay, but this time for your second hot lap. You go there and kill it once again. Maybe this janitor as the head strategist isn't so bad. All of a sudden, you hear an old leathery voice over the radio. Even his vocal cords must be tanned, you think? The ex-janitor is saying Carlos has put it into the gravel, spitting out as quickly as his favorite floor polisher. Everyone's times are improving. That session is coming to an end. Carlos is now in the elimination zone. This is bad news for you as you want his help in the battle with Red Bull. There's not only one driver to set the time, Latifi. He's looking rapid. He's gonna knock out Carlos. You tell your janitor strategist. He grumbles in agreement as Latifi is surrounding the last corner. So, Lawful Action. What are you going for next?
So the fact that we chose Black Magic or Lawful Action for the first one, if we chose Lawful Action again, it'd be a different result.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. He's ridiculous.
All right, I'm just gonna point out right now the buildup of this music when you were explaining
It's like
who the new
timing
engineer
perfectly.
was unbelievable.
Oh yeah, that was so good. That was so
Crazy.
good.
Let's go.
What are we feeling? Do we want to? Because we haven't done in this scenario. We haven't done any Black Magic yet.
Let's do Black Magic here.
You want to? All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lawful Action, then Black Magic. As Latifi is rounding the last corner before the straight, this is a routine turn. Carlos is doomed, you think, as the panic sets in. Grumble, grumble, the voice says on the radio. explaining not to panic. Throughout his years of service as a janitor, he has made many janitorial connections. He in fact knows the head Williams janitor. The janitors are loyal to each other, and the bond they share is lifelong. Screw it, you say to yourself. There's no way I can trust a strategist at this point. You unzip part of your race suit to reveal your wizarding banana suit. You always have it on you. Oh wait, where did black magic? You always have it on you, just for these very moments. I'm sorry, Latifi, you think to yourself as you cast your spell. Spinia Lecus Banana Pelio. Suddenly,
How'd you think of that one?
so suddenly, as Latifi is reaching the apex of the turn, he loses control of the car and hits the wall. Man, I don't even know what happened, Latifi says to his team over the radio. But you do. You know what happened.
Oh my God, that's
you
so
do
messed
know
up.
what happened.
This isn't your first time spinning Latifi. In fact, perhaps you have been doing it too much recently, as people are starting to notice it is happening often. You hold a deep, unrelenting grudge against Latifi as the hate starts to bubble up inside you. But you must move on. Crisis has been avoided, and Carlos has made it out of Q1, and you are now on to the next 2 qualifying sessions. So,
I love the Latifi voice. Oh, I don't know what happened. I love that.
so you got
That's so
Latifi.
accurate. That's.
Very
I think that might be an actual quote.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It makes sense. That inspired me. That basically inspired a lot of this. The whole black magic thing. This Latifi bit inspired a lot of this. So yeah. Okay, so you've done lawful action, black magic, and now you're day 3, race day. You're on pole position. Carlos next to you. He's handsome.
Oh, you're
feeling better.
in the garage by yourself, right?
Yep.
As
You
Charles
sneak in the
before race.
garage. Yep. So you've done lawful action, black magic. Okay, so what are you gonna choose?
Do we want to do the exact
Do we-
opposite, or what do
Do
you
you want to
think?
do black magic again? Or
See if it's different.
yeah, we don't have a weird fucking frog like making us feel guilty about the shit that we did. So
We do have the janitor strategist though. Like maybe he's just the greatest of all time. So
but he's
maybe-
not aware. He's not aware of the black magic because you disregard him.
You know,
And you-
can I point you. Can I point you guys in a certain direction here?
Yes,
Oh, I
yeah.
like this one more. I say I'm just gonna give you a tip to go for lawful action. Just say.
Okay, we'll go for logical.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
This is what I like a little bit more. Okay, so you go on lawful action, black magic, lawful action. Okay, so you're in the garage. You sneak in there too. We're on lawful action. You sneak in there too. Get some load time so you can focus on reading your notes. Being a very studious driver has perks beyond being prepared for the race, it seems. As you're flipping the page, your ex-janitor, team strategist, walks in with a mop and bucket. Old habits die hard, it seems. The old man doesn't notice you until you acknowledge him with a hello. He is startled, but then comes to sit next to you. Without saying a word, he takes your notebook, flips through the pages, looking at all the notes you have meticulously written down. He then takes out a pen from his front pocket and scribbles down a note himself. He grumbles. You should have let me help earlier, hotshot. The old man then gets up and walks out of the room. You open the book to read the note. Go faster, it reads. Of course. What would you expect from a former janitor, you think to yourself? You look at... Okay.
This
You
is
look
like
a
this is like a properly. This is a full blown like a skit. This is like hilarious.
You look a little farther down the page. A postscript from Charles Leclerc. Impossible.
Oh
then-
shit! What?
You then hear a whooshing of air from the hallway where the old man has exited to. You rush to the hallway and find nothing except swirling dust. Could it be myself from the future? He was handsome looking, man. You could see the resemblance. But you decide to ask Mattia. He tells you all he knows about the ex-janitor was that he could speak Italian and liked red. Not knowing what to believe, you have to try to live with what happened. The race starts. Things are going well. You've avoided any mistakes and have kept your place so far. Don't get too cocky though, you note. Max is not far behind and is closing in lap by lap. You are starting to get to the back markers. They're slowing you down even more. Max makes quick work of them. Last lap. Max is in DRS range. You've cut the lead so far, but Max is now on your bumper. As you exit the corner, you can already tell Max has got better grip. As you are driving down the long final straight, you get side by side. Your mind is racing. No, not again, you think in panic. But then, you have a moment of clarity. You see, every moment leading up to this race, or every moment leading up to this moment, flashing through your mind, the note, go faster. And now you realize the genius of such a seemingly simple piece of advice. You recognize the old ex-janitor as yourself from the future. You've been in this moment before, and you'll be in this moment again. A wave of calm rushes over you. You have faith in the note, and you continue to put pedal to the metal. The space that Max has started to gain on you in the final straight is quickly closing. You get side by side, crossing the finish line. It's a photo finish. After thorough review, it is determined you have won the race.
Let's go!
Oh,
You are
yeah.
elated that your streak of bad luck has come to an end. You feel that your future, you feel that future you has come back in time for a reason. This gives you a newfound confidence you can use in future races. You'll be faster than ever. You have so many questions, but most importantly, you want to thank the old ex-janitor. But then, you realize that you already have. End of story.
Let's go. I knew where that was coming in right at the end. That's so funny. Then I just remembered. Just go faster. Oh my god. How did I not think of that? That's so good.
Yeah, that's that. Let's see.
That's pretty hype.
Yeah. So basically, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think as far as I want to turn this music off.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. As far as if this is a continuing storyline, I
Sure.
do like the Harry Potter meets F1 version. I think
Yeah.
that's a little bit harder to write up though. So fair enough. But
It's definitely
that's funny.
interesting. It's basically there's a couple outcomes. There was the lawful action. If you went all the way, lawful action. Basically, it was the best. You got the best, most positive, happy outcome. But it was still the time traveler storyline.
Okay.
And then in the middle, there's a couple where you and Max were using spells, depending on which you went for. And then at the end, if you went black magic the entire way, can I read this one out for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay, this is if you went black magic the entire way. Okay, sorry, this is taking so long.
This is so good.
Oh wait, Arjun, do you have
I'm
to
loving,
go?
No, I'm loving this. No, I'm loving this.
Okay. Real quick, I'll get through this quick. So you went black magic the entire way. You're in your garage, Okay. So you cast a banana wizard spell on your tires. A simple spell this time. Grippius Maximus. You whisper as your tires gain a faint banana yellow glow, and that then fades away. Your banana magic's perfect. You're unrivaled banana wizard. Satisfied with the spell, you sit down in an empty garage. Look at your notes. You flip me to the page. You hear the moist jump down the hallway. Then a loud ribbit. Your frog strategist enters the garage. Just studying your notes, you tell the strategical frog. Ribbit, it says back. So you know. Ribbit. No, I'm not overusing my banana wizard powers. I know what I'm doing. That frog gives you one ribbit in response and hops out of the garage. Feeling disrespected by your frog strategist's misgivings, you double down and cast an even stronger spell. The best you know for the situation. Grippius Altabosis. The tires grow even brighter. Glow even brighter than before that light once again fades away. You are sure you'll win now. The race starts, things are going well. Max is catching up. You get to the back markers. You say, "See you later, bum Tiffy." As you pass Latifi with a flash of anger. However, Max makes work quick of him. The anger flashes hotter. Last lap, Max is in DRS range. You have cut the lead so far, but Max is now on your bumper. As you exit the corner, you can tell Max has got better grip. Is that an orange glow you see coming from his tires? You've only ever heard whispers of orange wizard magic, a similar but forbidden fruit magic you were told by your banana wizard masters. You continue down the straight, now side by side. You can clearly see the orange glow from the tires now. Must be a powerful spell, you think. The anger from before is burning hot as ever now. You allow this to fuel the spell you decide to cast next. Spinia Lycus Bananapilio, you shout. Max feels this spell hit his car, but reacts, now clearly aware that you are both fruit wizards. You start furiously casting spells as fast as you can. Max does the same. It is clearly having an effect on both of the cars. Whoever casts the last spell before the finish will likely win. As both cars are speeding down the straight, both slightly out of control, near the end of the straight, past the finish, however, a young, childlike, specifically in height, Yuki Tsunoda, has broken down, unaware of the furious fruit magic battle raging behind him. You and Max rage closer and closer to the finish line. Who will get the last spell in? You do. It's a photo finish, but you know you've won. A moment of relief before you see Max slam on his brakes. You do the same, but your tires, they have been almost completely destroyed by the fruit magic. In a split second, before you realize what will happen and the consequences of your actions, you think, have I gone too far? Before the thought is finished, you slam into Yuki's car, snuffing out the light of the young Formula One driver. You wake up later, in the garage. You sit up, unscathed. Your strategical frog tells you what happened. You cast the banana death spell on him. You've heard enough. You're past listening to others. You wonder how you are unscathed. It was the banana magic that saved you. There's no looking back now. You say you did what you had to do to win, and realize that you do it again. You now feel connected to a new magic, the forbidden fruit magic. Who knows what lies down this path, but you are ready to find out.
Yo, we kill you.
Jesus Christ.
Is that what just happened? Holy shit. You said you stuffed
You
the
kill
light
Yuki and then
out?
Charles
What the
becomes a super villain. Okay.
Yeah. So that's
Cam, for one, you should this just reminds me of a very solid anime idea.
yeah.
No, I'm serious.
That'd be fun.
Write it, Cameron.
It was definitely very inspired by a lot of things for sure. But yeah,
Cam's gonna revolutionize F1 fan fiction, I think.
I did feel very fanficky writing it. Definitely felt a little.
No, it's good though. That's the thing. It's entertaining.
Well, good. That's the point. That's the point. Well, good. Well, that was a game. Maybe in a couple weeks I'll make another one. Who knows?
Yeah.
A couple weeks at minimum. But
that was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a
Thank
good
you,
way to
Cam.
wrap it up.
I
That's such a
very
treat.
much
No,
enjoyed
yeah,
that.
no,
That was awesome.
Thank you, Cameron. That was awesome.
No, thank you for playing along. We had a good time. Thanks for being here with me to do the pod. Thanks for everyone listening out there. It's been good hanging here. We'll catch you all next time. Later.
Bye, everybody.
All right.